Morning to one and all. The Detroit Red Wings are making a move that we all kind of expected. It was just a matter of when. Steve Yzerman, being the general manager of the Red Wings, has been the desire of, I'll say, almost all Red Wing fans since he went to Tampa. Since before he went to Tampa, since he retired. Steve Yzerman did a very good job putting together the Tampa Bay Lightning. Still worked with them as an advisor after stepping down earlier this season. Now that Tampa's season's over, he is set to officially be announced as the general manager of the Detroit Red Wings today. And it's a good move by Detroit, and it's a good move by Yzerman. Yzerman, his family is in the Detroit area, Michigan, and so he doesn't have to go far from home, which was his issue with Tampa, that it was, the travel and being away from his family was something he didn't like. So now he doesn't really have to worry about it a whole lot. He'll be home. He'll be in charge. And really, honestly, there isn't a whole lot to add to this. There isn't a whole lot of layers to put into this. Ken Holland moves into the senior vice president position, which is where you put somebody when you're going, we've decided to go in another direction. We still have to pay you, so here's your job title. You're going over here. You can still advise him, I guess, but he did a pretty good job putting together a Tampa Bay Lightning team that won 62 regular season games. How'd they do in the playoffs? That's not important. It's not important. What's important is they won the 62 regular season games. So he's going to be, taking over. And one good thing about Yzerman is that, and I mean, there are a lot. There are a lot of good things about Yzerman. But the one that stands out to me is that we've talked a lot about some of the contracts Ken Holland has signed that have been maybe $500,000 more than they probably would have been. Maybe $500,000 to $1 million more than they should have been. And Yzerman is known for negotiating contracts with Tampa that were very reasonable. I know there's a tax difference there, but I don't think it's just a matter of, well, the taxes are lower. I think genuinely he does a very good job of negotiating and putting together a solid team and having players buy into what he's building. So there's a lot of good young pieces in Detroit. I think they have a good, solid team. And remember, yesterday I did the video on Detroit missing the playoffs, and today they name Yzerman, which completely changes that video. But I'll leave that as it is because it doesn't really change anything yet. The next Detroit video I would do would be after the draft and after free agency, and we'll see how things change. We'll see if he buys anybody out. Does he call John Chayka and say, hey, so Zetterberg's contract, did you want it? Like, how's this going to work? So a lot of interesting things are going to happen in Detroit, I would say, over the next few months. Yzerman, I would think, will enjoy being home and having a chance to make Detroit a team that's really solidly on its way back into contention within, I'll say, 2 years. Not next year, obviously, but I would say 2 years with the right amount of moves. I think that. Look what happened with the Islanders. The Islanders turned it around, and it was a lot of things that were solved as soon as you found the right coach in New York. So there is a formula to make most situations better, and I think Yzerman is stepping onto a team that was probably going to get better this year anyways. But with Yzerman at the helm, that should help quite a bit as well. Let me know what you guys think. I think Detroit fans are probably quite happy with the way this is going to go, and with the fact this is finally happening. And so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Hey, 83,000 subscribers ain't too bad. Thank you guys so much for all the liking and sharing and all that stuff that's going on. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.